Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. And look who is here helping us fill in for Hunter this week. We have our very good friend in Northern News Now's Briggs Savage. Good to see you, Briggs. Thanks for helping us out this week.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for asking me. I love coming back and hanging out with you, Ryan. And especially Hunter gets out, I get right in. I take his chair.
Get out of there. Yeah. But it's super happy to have you. Also, it's been a great week too because our blindfold that we did with you already aired this week. It aired yesterday. And for the folks at home, if you haven't checked it out yet, you can find that extended version at northernnewsnow.com under the Northern Life tab. But since you're here, wanted to hear your side of the story and how the experience went teaching us how to play tennis at the Longview Tennis Club here in Duluth.
Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah, I thought you guys did way better than I was expecting. I had very low expectations, especially for Hunter.
Hey, Hunter did great.
He did.
Yeah.
Hunter I thought was, up there.
Future star.
Yeah, future star. He could excel in lessons, if he put his mind to it. I think he would do really well at tennis. I had it was so funny because halfway through that shoot, I don't know if it shows up in the video or not, but we were using some old tennis rackets from when I was younger. Yeah. And Hunter just has black, all over his face. And I'm like, Hunter, what happened? Did you, roll in the dirt or something? And it was, the old, decaying
tape or whatnot.
Grip, on the handle of the racket. So, oh my gosh, that was so funny. You guys, did great. We played a little bit of a point with my former Duluth East tennis coach, Megan Kimber, who you probably saw in the video too. We played a little match. So our director, Shania, telling me that's in the extended cut, available on our app. Is that right?
A website for sure.
Website, okay.
Yeah. Click that Northern Life tab.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was fun for me too because I don't play a ton of tennis anymore. I played a lot growing up and high school and a little bit in college. And so then after that, though, I haven't played as much tennis. Last summer, I did a little bit of adult drill lessons that they host at Longview, which are so fun. If you're ever looking to get into tennis, that's a perfect way to do so. They've got the kids' lessons too, and signups for all that I know are going on now. So. And
even though you didn't play it much, recently, it definitely showed that you used to play it.
Well, hopefully with a little fancy editing on Shania's part, she was able to make me look even better than I am. Thank you, Shania.
You belong at Wimbledon.
Thank
you. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for teaching us, Briggs. Well, hey, coming up on today's show, there's a good reason why Minnesota drivers are being pulled over. Plus, Rachel Hackbarth has a great tool for cat owners for this week's Does It Work product. Briggs, you plan on getting a cat anytime soon?
If I asked my dog Harry, definitely not. I don't think he would do well with cats. No, we've seen some cats out and about in the neighborhood on our walks, and it has not shed any good light on a really good relationship between Harry and a cat.
Is he barking?
He barks, yeah. Okay. He kind of lunges at them. There's this one cat that sits on the top of some steps outside of someone's house in our neighborhood. And he'll kind of look at the steps every now and again when we pass. He's like, is that cat up there?
I know who lives there.
Yeah, I'm going to get that cat.
That's funny.
Well, we love having more sunlight as we close in on summer here. But for those in Alaska, the annual midnight sun season is now underway. This time lapse shows the sun setting on America's most northern town on Sunday for the final time until August 2nd.
Oh.
I can't even imagine that. This is part of the state there is going to see 84 straight days of light now. The National Weather Service says communities north of the Arctic Circle get nonstop daylight in the summer while the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun. That is, an unbelievable way to live your life. I just can't imagine trying to sleep.
No, I don't know.
How you
got to have the eye mask. You got to have the curtains. It's probably what's going on with Chief Meteorologist Adam Lorch right now because he was in Vietnam and that was a 12-hour time difference. So he's still trying to figure out, what day and time it is.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure it's got to impact animals too. They probably wonder what in the world is this?
Probably very happy would be cats. Probably sitting in the sun. I bet they're having a great time. Well, it sounds like AI is making some new friends. A new Girl Scout survey finds many young girls out there now see AI as more helpful and funnier than their parents. The study found nearly half of the girls ages 5 to 13 say AI is better at helping them with homework, while many also turn to chatbots for advice or emotional support. And researchers say the results show just how deeply AI has become part of kids' everyday lives out there.
Yeah, I imagine most kids you ask would probably say a lot of things are funnier than their parents.
Yeah, cooler than their parents, funnier than their parents, but you're going to miss that awesome interaction, those stories later on in your life when you say, you remember trying to help me with homework and you didn't even know how to do it,
I just can't imagine how AI is going to change, that youngest generation we have that's just getting exposed to it now, because even for me, I feel changed by AI.
Yeah,
I'm like, what should I do? I ask AI.
For sure. I feel like anytime kids, and maybe kids in the future now, like if they're going to fight with their parents, they'll be like, all right, well, I'm going to go ask ChatGPT what they think about this.
ChatGPT said I could go to the movie.
Yeah, it'll be a whole new dynamic in everybody's families.
Very interesting. Well, another new survey finds many Americans are craving more fun in their lives, and they now know exactly what they're missing. People say they'd love more time for hobbies, nights out, and spending time with their friends and family, of course. On average, Americans say just 17 extra hours a week could help bring them more joy, laughter, and balance into their everyday routines. Just 17, that's all they need.
It's just a little bit. Much. Yeah, I just need 17 to go to Costco, grab the groceries, find some peace.
Yeah, I think I need 17 more hours just to like clean my house on a weekly basis, let alone like getting out there and having any fun.
Oh, man.
I know, we were talking about tennis. It's like, I'd love to have a few more hours to do things like that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Or, enjoy the constant sun in Alaska too, if I could get out and enjoy. Have more time after work to enjoy that'd be great.
17 hours sounds like an absolute joy. Well, if you're anxious about a visit to the dentist, a new therapy may help you. Dental practices in Utah are offering dental therapy dogs. They're specially trained canines who will sit on your lap during an exam or procedure. And one mother said her 10-year-old daughter needed to have some teeth pulled, but she couldn't get her into the office until she found out about Molly, the golden doodle here. So Molly sat with the girl and made her feel safe. And a dental hygienist says patients young and old can have trauma from previous dental work, but the dogs help ease those fears.
That is such a good idea. It's almost like a big weighted blanket right on you to keep you at ease.
I'm going to need Molly everywhere. Everywhere, especially in those 17 hours. Like coming up, where are Americans getting their health advice? We'll be back on Northern Life.
Welcome back, everybody. More Americans under 50 are now turning to influencers and podcasts for health and wellness advice.
Sure.
According to new Be Research study out there, half of adults under 50 get their health information from social media, but many influencers, of course, are not medical professionals. Experts say while some content can be helpful, viewers should still fact-check their claims and rely on licensed healthcare providers for any major medical decisions you might be making. I do see a lot of this. I follow, some fitness influencers.
I suppose in the CrossFit world too.
Yeah, there's some, who are a little bit more trustworthy out there, like some who are more professional athletes themselves and maybe have some lived experience. I'm like, okay, I can kind of, go off of what you're saying here. There's others who, I'm not quite sure what their qualifications are. And you're like, they go to the gym and they post the videos or like they make their little recipes, but yeah, sometimes you just kind of wonder, like, how reliable really are you?
Oh, and a lot of the time, too, a lot of the folks that are now these influencers who have thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers are then getting paid to then promote this certain product.
Right, which is where they get all those followers from. So my husband is a exercise science major in school, and so he spent all this time, legitimately studying a lot of those important fitness things that other people, maybe didn't and are making money that way. You kind of mentioned. So he feels a little frustrated about that as a legitimate coach, out there in the industry.
Oh, maybe Matt, does he have any plans on becoming a influencer of sorts on social media?
He tries with his videos. I mean, he for his gym, he posts pretty funny videos that I think should be going more viral. I might be biased. But he tries.
And he's not getting paid by anybody besides his clients that come into the gym. So you can trust Matt. Out on the road, being stopped by police is the last thing that drivers want, but a Minnesota Sheriff's Office recently rewarded drivers for being safe out there. Aaron Stuvey has more.
We're giving out ice cream cones to those that are wearing seatbelts.
That's amazing.
Thanks for wearing your seatbelt.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
The Nicollet County Sheriff's Office, along with other local law enforcement, spent Monday afternoon handing out coupons for Dairy Queen, McDonald's, and Quick Trip at St. Peter, Nicollet, and MVL high schools. It's part of the broader Towards Zero Deaths initiative and comes at the start of increased seatbelt enforcement on all Minnesota roads.
I think sometimes it's just younger kids kind of feel invincible, or don't think that crashes or bad things can happen to them. So we wanted to specifically target that population today.
The initiative wasn't about enforcement. No tickets were given out. Those with seatbelts got coupons, and those without got pamphlets about seatbelt safety.
I appreciate you guys in the front wearing your seatbelts, but everyone in the car has to be wearing their seatbelt.
We do a lot of education throughout the year about the bad things that happen when you don't, right? Well, the bad thing that's going to happen today if you don't is that you're going to miss out on free ice cream or free drinks or whatever from our sponsors.
Overall, more students drove off with coupons than pamphlets, but leaders of the effort say that there's still a long way to go for safety in young drivers.
We came across a couple today that weren't wearing their seatbelts, and it was a good reminder, and they reached for their seatbelts. So hopefully it sticks with them and they remember to do it the next time they get in the car.
Aaron Stuvey, KUIC News Now.
All right. Ice cream can be motivating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It certainly can.
Yeah. If I wasn't one to usually wear my seatbelt, which I always do, of course, ice cream could get me there. I think.
Hey, I'll wear
Especially if I was a young high schooler.
Yeah, I'll wear 2 seatbelts, whatever it takes,
Yeah.
get that free ice cream. I'm sure it was kind of a win-win too, maybe for the sheriff's office down there. It's like you get to meet the community, you get to hand out free ice cream. And if folks are wearing their seatbelt, then you give them a little fine. You make sure that they're wearing it for next time.
Yeah, let's hope so. I do think though you should never eat ice cream and drive because that's very difficult.
Really?
It's melty. Never.
Yeah,
do that.
it does get
That's
melty.
good, and then
Yeah.
you're distracted. So
You gotta enjoy it like the kids do and find a what do you call it? A
Park.
curb. You gotta sit on the curb and
sit
enjoy
on
your
the
ice
curb
cream.
and enjoy-
Yeah,
sure.
right outside Dairy Queen. Shania says no kids do that, but I'm sure there's kids
Ryan's
doing
out
that
of
somewhere.
touch.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not an influencer. I don't know what's going on these days.
Well, you never want to see someone get into a car crash, of course, but a recent wreck in Canada left an unbelievable sight. Here's Jeremy Roth.
Motorists in Canada were no doubt puzzled by the surreal sight of a motorcycle left dangling from a traffic light above a Metro Vancouver intersection. Delta police say it was the aftermath of a collision between the motorcycle and another vehicle, and they believe speed was a factor in the crash. CTV reports the driver of the bike was left with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The car's driver was uninjured.
Oh my gosh, that would be so scary.
Yeah,
I'm glad that that person's going to be okay. It sounds like, holy cow.
That's why we're able to share this story, with a little levity to it. Yeah. So, but I've never seen anything like that before. That's pretty incredible.
I know. I'm sure the person who was on the motorcycle will probably share those photos, knowing they're okay for years to come. Be like, look what happened to me.
Yeah, geez.
Man.
Happy it's not life-threatening. Well, how about some good news? The Green Bay Packers are investing $100,000 into girls flag football across Wisconsin, with 20 schools each receiving grants to start or grow their programs. Along with the money, schools will also get protective headbands and an equipment starter kit.
Cool. Yeah, I think that there should be more girls football out there. We used to play football in my gym class in high school.
Yeah.
And not to brag, but my high school gym teacher did tell me I was pretty good.
Wow.
I was a quarterback. So, maybe I could. There's still time.
You could bring it back. I know I believe the Olympics will have a men's and women's flag football team.
That's
so,
cool.
Briggs, your chances now.
It's not too late for me to qualify, I'm sure. What, 2028?
Yeah.
Is it summer games?
Or you could say for 2032 if you want.
Okay, yeah, I give myself some extra time.
We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. A North Dakota couple is giving dogs the ultimate day out with their very own pup bus. The service picks dogs right from their home, buckles them in, and then takes them to parks and trails around town for playtime and fresh air. The owners say the bus is inspired by their lifelong love for dogs, and judging by all those wagging tails on the bus, the pups are loving the ride.
That's so cute. This is my future career aspiration right here. I would love to drive this bus.
Oh my gosh. Imagine like a photo of Harry and CJ on the side and just picking up dogs and having a great day with them.
Bye guys, have fun at the park today. I'll be here at home. Enjoy yourselves. I always wonder how they all do with all those dogs in that bus together. Like, are they seated in their seats? Do they get up and mingle with each other?
I think they're clipped in on a harness, I believe. Yeah,
okay.
So that would be chaos if they're all just walking around hanging out with each other.
Our coworker Lucas, our photographer here, this is exactly what he wants to do in his next career.
He'd be great at that.
He would be. He loves dogs. Well, for this week's Does It Work, Rachel Hackbarth is helping those who have to scrape up their cat's litter box.
Yeah, let's see how well a non-stick litter spray really works.
Not only does Jordan Bonnie-Eunice work with cats at the Kansas Humane Society, he has a couple of his own at home. So he knows just how frustrating cleaning the litter box can be.
We use newspaper to lay underneath the litter just for easy tossing of it. But every once in a while, they'll hit the newspaper, they'll go around it.
Could this week's Does It Work product help him out? The makers of the Lady in nonstick cat litter spray claim their product will prevent litter from sticking to the sides and corners of your litter box, ensuring a quick and efficient cleanup. The 6-ounce bottle costs $29.99 and is supposed to last for more than 60 applications.
Clean the litter box and dry it. Gently press the bottle and spray a thin layer on the inner walls of the litter box. That looks good.
So it's pretty coated?
Yeah. Normally we'd put a sheet of newspaper down, and that's what's going to help us dump it really easily. But hopefully this could be a good replacement.
Speaking of replacements, we're not actually going to wait for a cat to use its litter box. Instead, we're just pouring some water and using our imaginations.
We'll let that dry for a few seconds.
Okay.
Our spray is dry, our litter is ready, but will the clumps in here cooperate with our cleanup efforts?
Huh.
Didn't work as well as I was hoping for it.
I was expecting it to plop right out.
I was really hoping it would too.
We followed the instructions, but the nonstick litter spray is not working.
I had high hopes for it. I was really excited to test it. Didn't work on a metal pan. Maybe it could work on a plastic. I would say it doesn't work.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
I think that might be one of the first times someone's ever gone out and said, this does not work.
Yeah, an honest review.
Yeah, how about that?
Honest.
But in the defense of the product, I don't believe that a cat is going to, create that much liquid in that very short period of time. So maybe they should have used a little less water.
Yeah, they were really they were going for it.
They gave the litter box all they had.
Yeah, hopefully the product is better for others.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work fine for you. With the World Cup ahead, before we head to break, Nescafé is introducing a limited edition espresso keg to keep their fans pumped up for their favorite team, no matter what hour the match is on and long after the game is over. Each espresso keg holds approximately 20 servings, costs you $10, and it's all part of their Summer of Soccer for Nescafé.
Cool. World Cup coming up quick.
I know. How about that? And why not enjoy a little of espresso while you're
Yeah,
rooting on your favorite team?
it.
Hey, we'll show you what's coming up later this week when we return here on Northern Light. Welcome back, everybody. A big thanks to Briggs LaSavage, who is joining me today. And guess what? Briggs is going to be here for the remainder of this week as Hunter enjoys some fishing in northern Minnesota. And also, Hunter, told me a little bit of a lie, though.
A lie?
Well, not a huge
Hunter.
lie, but it was one where I said, "Hey, can you send me photos from your Minnesota fishing opener weekend?"
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, "Sure, I got you. I'll send you some photos." And he's like, "Just to be honest with you, Ryan, I didn't do any fishing this weekend." So I think now he's going to be making sure he's doing some fishing with the weather being a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about it. He filled in on the noon show the other day with me, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get out fishing all this week." And we were looking at that 70-degree high on Friday.
So good.
Oh, he's so pumped.
Well, what else are you working on, Briggs? What should the folks know?
Yeah, that's a good question. What am I working on?
I don't know what I
We got a lot
work on.
going on. This summer is going to be super fun. We are bringing back our Your Town series.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, that we do
cool.
every summer. We travel around to different communities. Our first one has not been announced yet, but it's in coordination with a really fun summer event that's celebrating a big anniversary this year. Yeah, we're going to be doing a whole lot of live coverage from this town that I don't want to spill the beans
Which
just yet.
state? Can we say which state?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Wisconsin.
Wow,
We're going to be
all right.
starting off in Wisconsin.
Nice.
We've got a whole lot of shows playing this summer on both sides of the border,
Cool.
so we can't wait.
We are looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to more shows here with Briggs this week. So appreciate you joining us. We love you. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Light.